Hello one, hello all, welcome to World of Warcraft Let's Play Part 22. It is currently July the 30th and Blizzard have just announced that they're releasing the next expansion on the August 6th. So we've got a lot of World of Warcraft playing to do if we're going to be ready for the next expansion in time. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to have a video up on it when it comes out, but for now we're just going to continue with little old Sunpo on his adventure through the Hinterlands. Let's have a look. What is that? That's a Master Pet Tamer, that's fine. We're going to head back to Stormfeather Outpost now because we want to get a lift. Might as well just ride actually. Oh well, on we go. So yeah, Blizzard's announced that they're going to be announcing the next World of Warcraft expansion early. This is interesting because usually they wait till BlizzCon, and there is a BlizzCon happening this year. However, due to player distaste at the fact that Warlords of Draenor was already over it looks like they're trying to get this whole quicker expansion cycle thing going with a bang, and that means that they're going to announce the new expansion now. We'll see when it releases. This should be quite interesting though. The big question now is though, what is BlizzCon going to be focused on? Now there are two things. I talked about this in my Warcraft movie discussion video, but I'm pretty sure BlizzCon's going to be pretty focused on the Warcraft movie. Other things it's going to be focused on, Overwatch is going to have a big part at BlizzCon this year, I think. Actually, come to think of it, they might bring the expansion into it quite a lot because they haven't really... I doubt they're going to announce the expansion and then talk a bunch about it. I think they're just going to announce the expansion, release a trailer. So, BlizzCon may still have a lot of stuff about the expansion, maybe the first playable demo or something like that. And, yeah, they'll have the Warcraft movie at BlizzCon and Overwatch at BlizzCon, I reckon. That should be the big focus. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. The last StarCraft... Has Legacy of the Void come out yet? I have no idea. I'm not sure if Legacy of the Void's come out yet, but that's the last StarCraft expansion. Nothing on the Diablo front either, so... But then what do you expect from Diablo? It's pretty slow going anyway. Right. Okay, so we're getting close to this lodge now. We're going to go talk to Anchorite Trasker. And apparently the Draenei have been setting up with the High Elves because they're both people in, you know, new places, basically. They're both quite rare around this area as well. Now that doesn't look too good. That looks like a bunch of Forsaken, because those are plague carriers, and the plague carriers mean bad trouble for anyone who is in the Alliance. There's the Forsaken logo as well. And if you look, that's quite alarmingly close to the lodge. Let's have a look around, shall we? High Vale Sentry. So these are High Elves. And High Elves are very rare to find nowadays. It's quite a nice place though. And their main woman here is a dwarf.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Right, okay, we're heading over here first. Let's give Zeishi a bit of a swim. He likes that sort of shit. At least I'd assume so. He is a turtle. Let's get rid of that. Hello, hello, Anchorite Trasker.
One wishes to you.
Yoro sends warning of the Horde. The High Vale have been cautious of an attack for some time now. In fact, we have been... Screams and the clash of metal break out to the south. By the light, they are here.
Seek the path.
I don't know how... Okay. In defense of Queldanil. The undead are here. The Forsaken. They've been moving closer and closer. But to launch an all-out attack on us, those horrid abominations... The young Draenei was charged with having trained with the High Vale elves in combat. Oh, sorry. I was charged with... The young Draenei I was charged with... Wow, my brain. Have trained with the High Vale elves in combat. They are not defenseless, but they need help. Please, Sunpo, assist them. Drive back the Forsaken. The High Vale have kept detailed records here for years. Deaths, births, seasons... But also vital scouting information and methods of contact with the rest of the Alliance. The documents will be scattered in the chaos. If they fall into the hands of the Forsaken, more lives could be at risk. Please, you must retrieve the documents before they are taken by the Horde. Okay, that sounds like... Oh my god, it sounds like a bit of a mess out here. Right, let's give these guys a hand, shall we? We have to kill these invaders, and we have to go and find some documents inside the lodge itself. It's cool they've got Draenei fighting with the High Elves. That's pretty cool. Luckily, thanks to having Sunpo here as well, these Forsaken really do not stand a chance, to be honest. Let's see if we can find that Gilda woman. Okay. This is quite the fight. Let's bring them down. So the Forsaken have been creeping all across this land for a while, but they weren't actually expecting an all-out attack. They weren't expecting them to be bold enough to do that. That's quite interesting. Internal bag error, oh dear. Yeah, nice. Okay, we seem to be having an issue with looting, so we're just going to leave that for now. We need to find these records. Apparently there should be some up here somewhere. Here we go. High Vale records.
I cannot loot that right now.
I didn't pick that up. What is going on? We appear to be having a bit of an issue here, guys. Okay, that's looted now, so let's go see if we can pick up these reports. There we go. Okay, so we picked up the High Vale records. Records? God, what is happening to me? I've been talking way too much today already. I was going to say, I've got a video that should have come out by now, I reckon. I'm not sure. It probably has, though, but it's the top 5 reasons you should be excited for WildStar's free-to-play, and it's sort of my first look at WildStar since I initially started and stopped doing that Let's Play series when this channel first really started. And it's me just starting. Basically, I'm going to start making more WildStar videos building up to the free-to-play launch, and then we're going to get into the Let's Play straight away once it's launched. We're getting these loot issues again. Come on, Blizzard, fix it. Now, is this me lagging, or is this something to do with the game server? Okay, so we're looting that now. Now can we try that? Okay, maybe the loot server's just lagging or something, I'm not sure. Right, the last documents are up here. Along with another host of Forsaken. Yeah, sorry, so my channel's going to be, from the beginning of this video that's coming out, the top 5 reasons why you should be excited for free-to-play and WildStar, the channel's going to be split into two halves. The World of Warcraft Let's Play is going to be continuing mainly throughout this time. We want to try and get to level 60 so that we can take a break, really. That is a quest that we're going to pick up in a second. Let's take you down. God, these guys are loud, aren't they? There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be split down the middle. Basically, World of Warcraft's going to take a priority still for the most part when we're playing these sort of games. We're going to be continuing the World of Warcraft Let's Play all the way through to the end of the vanilla leveling zone, so 1 to 60. And then we're going to be taking a little break whilst I do some other stuff, and then we're going to move on to Burning Crusade. But we're also going to have some WildStar videos coming up now. I'm basically going to be doing a video every few days well, a video every single week, starting from now, so every Thursday. Fuck it, let's just go with that. Every Thursday from now on, a WildStar video is going to be coming out, detailing some part of the free-to-play, or talking about that, and basically getting excited for the WildStar free-to-play conversion, so that when the Let's Play starts, we've got a little bit of a wealth of information behind us. Basically, because it's a soft launch, I wanted to do things that sort of way. So, new WildStar videos are going to come out every Thursday, and then the World of Warcraft stuff is just going to come out whenever I can in between that. So, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Ankrite Trasker again. In defense of Quel'Danil. Such aberrations in the face of the light, you are brave to face them, Sunbone. We are now honoured with the Exodar, apparently. Thank the light, we will not let the Forsaken have anything that can be turned against us, no matter how small. Hey, level 36! And the fighting has stopped. Along with our quests, apparently. Let's go check inside the lodge and see if there's any quest giving there going on. Ah, there you go. Gilda's going to talk to us now. We're feeling we're probably going to get some revenge on these Forsaken.
What's on your mind?
Oh no. Griffin Master Talanax has sent me here to deal with Shadra, the Venom Queen. The conquest of Jin through a law isn't enough. The trolls could regroup and summon this creature later, when we're not expecting it. We'll gather the artifacts first, pull Shadra into this world with our own terms, and put our hammers to that foul creature. I'll need you to help with find the artifacts and put a hurt to the rest of the trolls while you're at it. We first need the Eye of Shadra, guarded in Agol Wathar to the north.
Off with ya.
The Vile Branch brood guards to the northeast tend to the eggs of Shadra's brood. Even if we kill the Vile Branch, those eggs will still sit there, waiting to hatch and release these horrible creatures further into the wilds. We need you to take care of this properly. Tear any eggs you see out of the egg sacs and bring them to me. Don't destroy them on your own. You might let the little ones out. When you get them back here, I'll see what they're properly made of and dispose of them.
Watch your back.
Okay. So we're back fighting the trolls and Shadra. Let's go, Zeishi. We actually only have 4 more levels until we get epic mounts, which is going to be brilliant because it means that we can finally ride at 100%. Which is a speed that I don't know, but most people are used to. And it's just a lot nicer for travelling in general. Let's just ride through these very aggressive looking hills, past these vicious owl beasts. I was going to say, I thought Quelder Nil Lodge was the last part of the Hinterlands, and it appears I am wrong. And that we are going to be able to continue with this other story. It's taken quite a while though. Although actually, come to think, we've only been here for 2 parts, haven't 3 parts? We've only been here for 3 parts. Everywhere else we've been there for about 5 parts. It's really not taking too long. I think I'm just getting a little bit impatient, I suppose. Right. Here we go. We haven't got any quests to kill trolls, so we're going to try and avoid them as much as we can this time around. Because we don't have to fight them. No. Okay, well, let's kill the ones that are nearby. Because we need these eggs. Good bit of experience though, I suppose. Alright, go on you. Now thankfully I'm not a completely delusional human being, and I'm not going to start saying, hey guys, do you want me to make a guild based around this Let's Play? Because I actually know that not many people watch this, but you know, in hindsight people might watch this. However, I've decided in terms of World of Warcraft stuff, I'm going to be making World of Warcraft videos beyond the Let's Play. It's going to go on to beyond that. We're going to do some lore videos looking at the old dungeons when we've hit level 100, I think. When we finally maxed out Sunpo. And whenever a new expansion comes out, we're going to Let's Play through that as well. But we'll get Banshee out. But the main thing, though, is that I'm going to do everything related to this channel with Sunpo. No other one of my characters is going to be involved in this channel. And that's a very conscious decision on my behalf. I don't want to have all my characters being able to be harassed. I just want Sunpo to be the character. So if you want to friend me on Argent Dawn, wait till I'm online and go ahead and throw me an invite. I realise I've been showing this up the entire time, but I'm not going to be accepting any real ID friend requests unless it can be proved that you're a close friend or someone I know in real life or something like that. Okay, so just add me as a friend on this one character and then I'll come around and do stuff with you. Honestly, I'll record most of the stuff I do on Sunpo, but I do want him to be sort of the main mascot for this channel, I suppose. That's how I'm going to put it. And of course we're going to have Sunpo, which is the World of Warcraft character, and then the Wildstar character we're going to be doing is going to be an engineer, and they're going to be on the Dominion side. Even though personally I like the storyline of the Exiles more in Wildstar, I've already played the Exiles a bunch and I get burnt out on their questing really quickly, so we're going to go with the Dominions and go through some new content and actually excite myself. And we're going to play a class I've never played before as well. We're going to play the Engineer, so there you go. I mean, I've played the Engineer on quite a lot of games. I'm an Engineer main on Team Fortress 2, as you may have guessed from the video that I was playing just a couple of days ago. And I also main an Engineer on Guild Wars 2, which is the main character that I play on there, which I'm using to get my Legendary right now. I might do a video on that at some point. Guild Wars 2 is something I kind of dabbled in to begin with, but I'm not really that interested in right now. Mainly just because I don't want to burn out before the expansion comes out. I want to save that. Any more beta weekends come out though, and I'm going to record a load of that, obviously. There's just nothing to go by. I do miss playing the Revenant though. Okay, back to Gilda Cloudcaller. Was the tablet right? Did you find the eye? Well done, Sunpo. We'll be knocking on this bug's door in no time. We'll need the Fang of Shadra next. It's kept in the creeping ruins to the east, guarded by Shadra's own spawn. Hideous spiders the size of a dwarf and twice as strong. Their venom is strong, Sunpo. Don't get careless. Do you have the eggs? I'll see these are burnt to ash right away and scattered to the winds for good measure. Let me get a new belt. My inventory's full.
How are you?
Starvation diet. The creeping ruin to the east is crawling with fully grown Shadra-spawn spiders. They're large enough to drag off an entire dwarf in the night, and you'll see evidence enough of that when you get there. Bodies are cocooned all through the ruins. They don't keep them alive for long, Sunpo, but they feed off the bodies for days. It's too late to save the victims, but we can't let those spiders grow fat and thrive. Make sure you get rid of those cocoons. Okay. I take it there's going to be no one here I can sell to. No vendors around here, unfortunately. Oh well. Where we go next? Creeping ruins. Right in the middle of the zone. I reckon the last one's going to be down in that corner where that lake is that we haven't discovered yet. I can imagine so anyway. I'm assuming that must be a horde encampment then. Yeah, the bat thing's there. That must be like a genuine horde leveling zone. Yeah, it is. The PvP guards out there. Didn't think of that. So the quests won't take us to deal with the Forsaken. It's strange though, really. You think about what we've actually done. We've done quite a lot since we've been here. We've travelled across this entire section of the Eastern Kingdoms. We're not actually going to go to the Badlands by the looks of it. Because the next place we go to is the Western Plaguelands. And then from there we go to the Eastern Plaguelands. And the Eastern Plaguelands ends at Light's Hope Chapel, I think. And then from there I don't know where we go. There's no up there. But the Eastern Plaguelands is at level 45. So maybe we'll go to the Badlands. We'll start exploring these like areas down here as well. That'll be pretty interesting to do, actually. I'm quite looking forward to that. Because we saw the Badlands quite early on in the Let's Play. I think it was part 6 or part 7 when we got off the Wandering Isle. Right, here are the Gee, that's quite a mouthful. Shadra Spawn Venom Spitter. So we don't actually need to kill them either, we just need to destroy their cocoons, which are over there. There's another one. Remember this one quest we have to do in Blood Mist Isle when you're leveling a Draenei, where you have to go through a spider thing on the side of a cliff, and they are the most pain in the arse things to fight. Especially it was back in Burning Crusade when everything was a bitch to kill. You had to get Draenei survivors out of cocoons and knock them out of cocoons, but oh man, I can remember. Because, like, there was a chance that they'd spawn different things out of it, like, things that had survived. And one of the things that survived was the bears, the hard grizzly bears. And they were a massive bitch to kill back in Burning Crusade. They really, like, knocked a bunch of health out of you. Do miss those times, though. I'm actually leveling a character on Dalaran WoW, the private server, the Wrath of the Lich King private server. If anyone wants to come and join me on that, her name's Zana. Zahana. I think that's how you spell it. That's Zahana, isn't it? Yeah, it's Zahana. She's a hunter. She's about level 8. It's fun to be playing in that old time, though. The old Wrath of the Lich King, like, leveling experience and the old classes, all that sort of stuff. Just for a bit of nostalgia's sake. I do like private servers, I think they're fantastic. Most of my friends play World of Warcraft through private servers anyway. Got a friend who only ever plays Heroes WoW, which is one of the level 255 private servers. They're nuts. I might have to show you one day, because I've got some characters on there as well. Right, back we go. These quests seem to be quite sparse and quite small, so we're getting through quite a few of them. Our turtle waddle. Oh yeah, what's this? You have... What level is it for? Level 30. Oh yeah, piss off. I'm not going near Skulk Rock. To hell with that. We'll save that for later and we'll look at it later when we're a little bit higher level and I can just walk through it all. The Fang of Shadra. Have you got the Fang? There is it. There it is. Only one left, lad. The Shell of Shadra. The final piece is all we need to burn Shadra out for good. The Shell of Shadra is held by the Spider God's last living High Priestess, Quaiga the Keeper. She stands atop the altar of Zul, guarded by other fanatical zealots. You got to climb that altar to the top and take her out. She'll have the shell in her possession. Bring it back here. So we're getting quite a definitive looking set, by the looks of it.
Off with ya.
A grim task for sure, Sunpo, but it'll keep the spiders left alive from recovering.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yay! Hinterlands quest. The achievement has been completed. 30 quests in this zone. Why do I feel like Arathi Hollands took so much longer? God, that was just such a long zone, wasn't it? Right, the Altar of Zul is our last quest. We have to go get the Shell of Shadra from Quaiga the Keeper. This looks like it'll be our last quest for today, as it's quite far away, and I imagine there's going to be a fuck ton of fighting to do. Unless we manage to stealth past it all. Got to take a break soon anyway, because my headphones are going to start beeping away. Basically, I've got this headset, Sound Blaster. There's really cool headphones. They block out everything, and then the sound actually from games is just fantastic. Phenomenal playing. I played, what was it? Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, just with this computer, which is a gaming computer, so it ran on like amazing graphics. And these headphones, and my gaming mouse and gaming keyboard. Oh my god, it was an amazing experience. I loved it to pieces. But one of the things with this Sound Blast thing is you can't like use them whilst you're charging them. You have to charge them separately from when you're using them. And charging them takes a while, like... Oh god, there's loads of stuff here. We're just going to try and stealth through them, shall we? Like, it takes loads of time to charge up everything. And honestly, that is a little bit irritating. And also, if it's not charged, it beeps when it gets on low battery. And it doesn't, like, just beep and then it pops up on the screen. It says, do you want to charge your headphones? Do you want to leave it 10 minutes? It just beeps and goes beep, 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 and it's the most impossible thing to record with. And there's one video in Loch Madan where we save those dwarves from that cart, and there she is. Let's just take her out now. Boom. Yeah, take that. She has not got a chance. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a rare. Shit. And some shoulders for another class that we don't have. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, it beeps constantly. There's a video in Loch Madan that we were playing where basically the... God, this is a really underwhelming zone, isn't it? Jesus. Where the headphones started beeping about 5 minutes before the end, and I was worried that the beeping was going to be recorded through my video recorder, and that was going to come up in the video, and that's why I said, we'll cut it short after I turn my headphones off. Which really sucked, because it ended up not beeping. I just sounded like a bit of a moron for those last 5 minutes of that video, but hey ho, there you go. But yeah, I do have to take breaks now every hour or so. If I'm recording for a long period of time, then I have to take a break just so that my headphones can recharge. And I can tell you that is really, really irritating. I was going to say as well, I've been recording in half-an-hour blocks right now. I think the half-an-hour blocks are manageable, and I'm going to continue with that format. With the Wildstar Let's Play as well, I'm going to be keeping half an hour. But with World of Warcraft, I kind of want to do one giant episode at some point. Probably my 100th video. We're going to do a big marathon where we do like an hour and a half of recording. We're currently at 50 videos, I think, exactly. So we've got another 50 videos to go. So it's going to take a little bit of a while. But when we get there, I think it should be pretty fun to just do a long blitz of a game. World of Warcraft for 2 hours straight, just going through, questing, doing things, talking story. Because I do record about 2 hours, when I do sit down for a recording session, I do record about 2 hours, just half an hour separated. So what I need to do is charge my headphones up full, have reserve ones ready, and just sort of go for it, and that should be pretty fun.
Welcome.
Okay, the Shell of Shadra, do you have it? This is it, lad, we're ready. Awesome.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh.
Great to meet you.
Okay. Our best fighters are ready. We've got the idol assembled. It's time, Sunpo. Here's what we're going to do. You'll travel south to Shadra Alor ahead of us with the idol. You'll need to use the idol at each of the 3 temples, fighting through the trolls guarding them. When you do that, Shadra will emerge into our world and we'll be right there waiting for her with the fury in our hearts. Talk to my boys on the scene as soon as you perform the ritual.
Off with you.
Inventory is
That sounds miserable, but let's have a look anyway.
Welcome. Watch your back.
But I take it it's all in one place? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, so I kind of want to do like an hour and a half long video where I just sort of go through a load of shit at once, like maybe wipe out an entire zone. If I was doing an entire zone, I'd probably do one of the... Problem is, the higher you go level-wise, the more time it takes to solve stuff, and we're already pretty high already. I mean, Hinterlands has taken a while, obviously, as it is. So we're going to the... someplace, but it looks like a big troll village, and that looks like a lot of fun, just like the last one. Jinthara was much bigger, but this one seems to be just as big and miserable. Okay, let's have a look. So our goal is to go round every single of these 3 temples and use the idol at the top of them. So we're going to go to this one first. I'm pretty sure this is the northwestern one. Thanks to our roguey nature, we can just sneak past a lot of these guys, which is pretty helpful. Not him though, we're going to take him out. Bit of a pussy though, unfortunately. Right, okay. One. Yep. Oh, you're right there, Senpai. Jesus. Next one is the Eastern Temple. This is the Southwestern Temple, isn't it? Southwestern Temple, sorry. Boom. And now for the last one, the Eastern Temple. I wonder if there's a rare mob around here. Because let's face it, if there's going to be a rare mob, he's going to be standing here, isn't he? In front of this big old intimidating altar. That's just a normal zealot. Let's just sneak round. Design-wise, this place is pretty bland compared to the other troll places we've seen. The troll places have been so dense so far. There we go, and now we go for the last ritual. So we've done all 3 of the rituals now. And we have to go down and talk to that Wild Hammer Lookout. I reckon we're going to get a blue reward for this because this is the end of zone quest by the looks of it. The final boss. Probably going to get a blue reward. It's probably not going to match any of our clothes, but... oh well. Talonlax and the boys right behind. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, it's a headpiece and it does match, but it looks like shit. That mask looks cool though. Look at that. Helm looks pretty shit as well. Poor Pandaren, they don't look very good with helmets on. Oh shit, there she is. Oh my god, she's huge. So what we can do, shall we? Yeah, we did loads of damage to her. Yeah, there we go. And now we return to Airy Peak. So we can hearthstone our way back to Storm for the outpost and then fly back to Airy Peak, I think. And we're going to keep the video going just for this last couple of minutes so we can finish off the Hinterlands. So, overall impressions on the Hinterlands? It's not bad. It's not incredible. The problem with the Hinterlands is that it suffers very much from troll fever. And it's more just a personal preference on my behalf, but trolls, I don't like trolls or the storylines that go with trolls. And unfortunately they have like a troll patch in every single expansion. I never ever like it. You know, I don't like Zoldrak that much. I don't like any of those sort of places really. Apart from that though, it's cool, really. I love the look of the zone. The zone looks amazing. You can just imagine living in places like these. They're just beautiful, aren't they? Look at this, the sweeping forests, the cities, the dwarven... Airy Peak is amazing. It's one of the coolest cities in the entire game. But personally, as a zone, I don't rate it too highly. I do rate it more than Arathi Highlands, which is why I was so excited to get out of here. Because look, even the map looks nice. It's all green and lush, and this one just looks grey by comparison, doesn't it? And you got the wetlands as well, and they're pretty miserable. Lock Medan. Missed that zone. Ages ago we were doing that now. But next we're heading into some pretty gloomy territory, the Western Plaguelands, and that is a pretty fucking miserable zone. But it's also got one of the best stories in the new revamped Cataclysm content, so that's going to be pretty exciting to get to. Right. So here we come into Airy Peak. We're going to go and talk to... Who are we talking to? Guy back in here again? Griffin Master Talanax. Oh, it was him. Okay, it was him the whole time. Hey, buddy.
What can I do for you?
You've done a great thing for the Wildhammer today, Sunpo. I wish Falstad could have been here for that. On behalf of the whole clan, I'd like to repay you for keeping these lands free from that foul shadow. You've earned this reward.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Nice. Okay, and this is it. Oh yes, the battle for Anderhell. I just got word, lad. It doesn't sound good. The city of Anderhell is in the middle of a three-way war between the Forsaken, the Alliance, and the Scourge. King Rin has rolled the dice and sent a Death Knight to lead the charge for his cause, but I'm sure he can use all the help he can get. I hate to see you go, but they've asked for you by name, Sunpo. Speak with Guthrum Thunderfist outside. He'll put you on the first griffin out to Anderhell.
See you soon.
Okay, so we're about to get into the proper storylines for this part of the expansion, the Cataclysm revamped expansion. Hinterlands has been fun, but next time, guys, we're going to head off into the sunny hills of the Western Plaguelands. Nicely done there, Jack. It's been great talking to everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like if you like it, subscribe if you feel like it, and comment if you just want to go for a chat. Just remember, your feedback is what's most important to me. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.